Hello, welcome to ProTrack Learn to Grow. In this video, we are going to discuss finding out the place values in decimal numbers and words to numbers. So let's get started with this video. First of all, let's assign the names to decimal places. Let us assume we are having a number 235. Okay, we are having a number 235. We already know the place of every digit in this number. Here 5 is at ones place, 3 is at tens place, and this 2 is at hundreds place. Alright, but when it comes to decimal number, we are having two parts. We are already having two parts, and that is a whole part and another one is decimal part, right? For whole part, we already know we are having 234. 4 is at ones place, and which is simply represented as 1, right? 3 is at tens place, simply represented as 10, and 2 is at hundreds place, simply represented as 100. Alright, but when it comes to decimal place, let's see how these decimal places are assigned. Okay, names of these decimal places. So in the extreme left, we are having 4. The place of 4 here is 10th. Okay, if somebody is asking the place of 4, we will say it is at 10th place and it is represented as 1 by 10. Okay, then the next number is 7 here, right? We are having next number as 7. This 7 is at which place? This 7 is at 100th place. Okay, 100th. This 7 is at 100th place, and this 100th is simply represented as 1 by 100. Now the last number we are having is 8. Okay, this 8 is represented as 1000th place. Okay, this 8 is at 1000th place, 1000th. Okay, and this is simply represented as 1 by 1000. Okay, so this is how the decimal places, the names of the decimal places are assigned, right? So let's proceed now. Okay, next we are having the question, find the place value of 3 in the following numbers. We are given with 4 numbers here, and in every number we have to find out the place value of 3. Okay, in every number you can see we are having 3, right? Here this is 3. In the second number 3 is at ones place, and third number it is at 10th place, and in the fourth number is it at it is at which place? 100th place, right? So when we will find out the place values, you know how to find out the place values of number? We just multiply the number for which we have to take out the place value. We just multiply the number with its place, right? In the first number you can see we are having 234, and we have to take out the place value of 3 here. So we have to take out the place value of 3. So we will just multiply 3 with its place. Place of 3 is tens place, right? 4 is at ones place in 234 and 3 is at tens place. Therefore we will simply multiply it by 10, and this will give us 30. Therefore place value of 3 in 234 is 30, right? Now let's come to the second question. In the second question you can clearly see 3 is at ones place, right? 3 is at ones place. Therefore we will simply multiply 3 with 1, and this will give us 3. Okay, so the place value of 3 here is 3. Okay, now the third question, in the third question you can see clearly the place of 3 is 10th, right? Place of 3 is 10th, so we will simply multiply 3 by 10th. 10th means 1 by 10. This 1 by 10 is nothing but 1 out of 10 equal parts. Okay, so the place value of 3 in this number will be 3 by 10, or if you want to change it into decimal, then this will give you 0.3. Okay, 0.3, or you can say 0.3, both are same, right? So the place value of 3 in 124.36 is 0.3. Alright, now let's see the next question. In the fourth question you can see the place of 3 is 100th, right? So we will simply multiply it by 100. Okay, we have seen how to multiply a whole number with a fraction in fraction topic, right? Therefore 3 into 1 gives us 3 and by 100. When we will convert it into decimal, when we will convert this fraction into decimal, then this will give us 0.03. Alright, so this is how we take out the place values of the given numbers. Okay, we just multiply the number with its place, and that is it. So let's proceed now. Now here you are given with words and you have to convert them into numbers, or you have to write them as decimals. Okay, the first question, you are given with 7/10. 7/10 means 7 is at 10th place, means 7/10. What place? 10th place. So this will give us 7 by 10, right? This will give us 7 by 10, and this will surely equal to 0.7. You can do it directly also, but I have told you the algorithm which we can use here. Okay, the second question here is 2/10 and 9/10. 2/10 means 2 is at which place? 2 is at 10th place, and we will add the rest. 2 is at 10th place and 9 is at 10th place. 9 is at 10th place, so we will simply multiply 9 with its place, that is 10th place. So 2 into 10 gives us 20, and 9 into 1 by 10 gives us 0.9. Okay, it simply gives us 0.9, and when we will add both 20 and 0.9, this will give us 20.9. Okay, you must be knowing how to add decimals. If you don't know how to add decimals, then we will make another video for addition and subtraction also. Okay, so this is the decimal form for this question. Okay, in the next question we are having 14.6. This is simple. Okay, here we do not have any work, we will simply write it as 14 point means decimal point 6. Okay, this is the answer for this one. And next we are having 102 ones. 102 ones means 1 is at 100th place. Okay, not 100th, it is at 100th place, plus 2 is at 1's place, so 2 will get multiplied by 1. And according to BODMAS, you know, we first do the multiplication and then the addition. Then 1 into 100 gives us 100, and 2 into 1 gives us 2, and 100 plus 2 is equal to 102, right? So this is the answer for this one. And the last and the fifth one is 600.8. We are having 600.8. 600 means 600, you already know, 6 into 100 gives us 600 and 0.8. Okay, so this is how these type of questions get solved. Now we are with the next question. Write the following as decimals. Okay, we are given with the expanded forms, you can say, and we have to write them as decimals. So let's see how do we solve these type of questions. In the first question you are given with 5 by 10. Okay, you are given with 5 by 10, and you know, when you will divide this 5 by 10, numerator gets divided by denominator, and when we will divide 5 by 10, this will give us simply 0.5. Okay, this is the answer for this one. And in the next question you can see 3 plus 7 by 10. Okay, one more thing I want to tell you is that if you are having numerator, suppose you are having 7 by 10. Okay, when you are having 7 by 10, you can have any number in the place of numerator, and in denominator if you are having 10, then you write numerator just after the decimal point. Okay, suppose when you are having 7 by 100, you are having 7 by 100, when you are having 100 in denominator, then you write 10 and then the numerator and then apply the decimal point. Okay, now you can have one more case that like that, 17 by 100. You can have 17 by 100. Now don't do this, that you are inserting 10 here and then writing 17. This is wrong. Okay, when you are having 2 zeros in the denominator, this only happens in case of 10, 100, 1000, when you are having zeros with 1. Okay, so when we were having 10, we were having one decimal place. When we will be having 100, two zeros means two decimal places. So here if this will not be the answer, then what will be the answer? The answer will be as 0.17 because we already have two places here. Okay, and suppose we are having 7 by 1000 we are having, then what will we have? We will have three decimal places. Okay, one is numerator we are having, but we need three decimal places, therefore we will write two zeros before it, and then we will having three decimal places here. Okay, so let me tell you one more example for this. Let me erase this. Okay, suppose you are having let me do it here only. Suppose you are having 17 by 1000, then what will you do? You need how much? How many decimal places? Three decimal places, right? So we are having two decimal places already, and we will insert one zero here, and we will get the decimal number for this one. Okay, so let's come to the next question again. In the second question, we are having 3 plus 7 by 10. We have to add 3 to 7 by 10. You already know 7 by 10 is equal to 0.7. Okay, so 3 plus 0.7 is equal to 3.7. Okay, now in the next question we are having 200 plus 60 plus 5 plus 1 by 10. So we have to add 200 plus 60, then plus 5 and plus 1 by 10. 1 by 10 will be equal to what? 1 by 2 will be equal to 0.1. Okay, 0.1 or simply 0.1. Okay, when we will add them, so let us add them. Okay, let us add them here. We have to add what? We have to add 200 plus 60 plus 5 and 0.1. So let them add. Okay, it got erased. 0.1 here. Okay, so let them add. So 200, then we are having 60, then we are having 5, and then we are having 0.1, but we do not have any decimal number within these, so we will add 0.1 and we will convert them into like decimals. Okay, the 0 will not change their value, therefore 1.562, therefore this will be equal to 265.1 simply. Okay, now the next question is 70 plus 8 by 100. Now you are having what? 8 by 100. 100 means two decimal places. We need two decimal places. Therefore 8 we are having one already, and we will insert one zero here, and we will get the two decimal places number. Therefore we have to add 70 plus 0.08. Okay, 0.08. So let them add here. We are having 70 and 0.08. 0.08. But here we are not having any decimal places, therefore to make them like decimal we will insert 0 after a decimal point. Therefore 8 plus 0 gives us 8, and this gives us 0 only, and this is 0, this is 7, means this is simply equal to 70.08. okay, this is 0. So this is how we solve the questions. When we are asked with these type of question, these are the solutions for these questions, and we solve them like this. Okay, now these are your practice questions. Do solve them, and you can drop your answers in the comment section below, and I'll answer you. Thanks for watching.